This tutorial will show you the construction of sewing a puff sleeve with an elastic hemline. While my example will be a short sleeve, the same concepts will apply to long sleeves also. Here's an example of a puff sleeve pattern. You'll notice it's wide at the hemline. This is because the hemline will eventually gather to give it its unique look. Cut out your fabric pieces, making sure you have two opposite pieces to end up with a right sleeve and a left sleeve. Transfer any pattern marks to your fabric pieces as these will come in handy later. You might also have a pattern for an elastic guide. This tells me how long to cut my recommended elastic length. As with an inset sleeve, you'll do 2 rows of basting stitches between the notches at the sleeve cap. One can be done at the seam line and one at the half-inch mark. This is at the longest stitch length and no back stitching. Bring together the 2 straight edges, which is the underarm seam right side to right side, and pin. Sew this seam at your standard seam allowance. When finished, press it open. At the hemline, while the sleeve is still wrong side out, fold up the recommended hem allowance amount in your instructions. My elastic is a 1/4 inch width, so I'm initially folding up 5/8 of an inch, pinning and pressing, and then turning the raw edge under 1/4 inch, pin it and press again. Sew along the top edge of this fold at your machine using a regular length stitch, but don't stitch all the way around. I'm leaving about an inch long opening to eventually put in my elastic. On one end of your cut elastic, attach a small safety pin, then slide that end into the hemline opening. Pull the elastic through until you come out of the opening again. Pin the overlapped ends of the elastic together and stitch through to secure them together. Stretch the hemline to get the elastic fully inside the casing, and this will help distribute the gathering evenly at the bottom of the sleeve. Stretch the hemline so you can stitch the opening along the folded edge at your machine, sewing it closed. If you're worried about the elastic twisting later, you can stitch through the casing and elastic at the underarm seam by stitching in the ditch here. This should help. Now the sleeve can be attached into the armhole of the bodice. To do this, pull the basting stitches at the sleeve cap until it seems like it'll fit into the armhole. Because it's a puff sleeve style, it'll probably be more gathered than a traditional inset sleeve. This is normal. Pin it to the bodice armhole, matching any notches, marks, and seam allowances. Sew the armhole seam at your machine, first at the 5/8 inch mark and then at the half-inch line. We have a tutorial in the description for more details on how to insert the sleeve if you need further help. With this, your puff sleeve with a stretchy elastic hemline is now in, and you can repeat these steps for putting in the sleeve on the other side. Our book, Professor Pincushion's Beginner Guide to Sewing, Garment Making for Nervous Newbies, is now available to order. Go to professorpincushion.com/books or click on the link in the description to see a list of vendors where you can purchase it.